So much hype surrounding this.
So here we go. Should be a good one. Good counter punch.
Misses with the straight left.
Good counter punch.
Good arm positioning, blocking that hook. Perfect counter shot. And he misses with that straight left.
They exchange punches.
After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The jab can't find a home. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Going to need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
You feel good? Good, man. Listen, the fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round.
And there's the bell for round two. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Beautiful counter shot. When you're fighting a counter puncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. A perfect counter lands. Nope, that hook won't score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. About Tarver in that last round. And there's the bell to start round three. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Shot. about that time counter shot? A swing and a miss with that jab. These two fighters are made for one another. That counter punch caught him clean. Tarver in some serious trouble. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Tarver in some serious trouble. True champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
I need you to go back out there. You need to win this round. Get your mind right. Get the focus.
Back at it in round 4. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get some.
Larry Holmes is going down, and he's got to get up.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
There's a counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. They need to turn this around halfway through.
If that ever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He should be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of heart we need to see.
Just missed with that hook. Missing with that jab. Punches have to hurt. Hook misses. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, this is a very important break here for this.
I need us to focus on what we're doing.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Do you believe what we are seeing? Having a hard time finding a home with that right uppercut. How about that time counter shot? fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's just like a match made in heaven.
Tarver's been rocked. That was the moment. They exchanged punches. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humor him.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Starting to make mistakes in this switch up.
On to the 6th round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Nice looking right hook, but he blocked it. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Nice counter. Punch, counter punch. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Tar, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
How about that time counter shot? Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Here comes round 7. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Perfect counter shot. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Insane action. Good counter punching. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive. So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
That is a show of...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Antonio Tarver's in big trouble. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. And they're back at it again here in round 8. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
That one will count. It's all offense all the time. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Blocks that right hook. Nope, that hook won't score. It's all offense all the time. Nice punch. And counter punching. How about that time counter shot? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style.